Hello friends, welcome to Research Your Food Knowledge platform. My name is Prashant, I am a qualified food engineer and a nutritionist. So in this video, I am going to talk about what is wrong with cornflakes. So what is wrong with is a series of videos where we are talking about what is wrong with different kinds of food and beverage products that are available in the market, especially from the nutritional and health point of view. So today's video is about cornflakes. So let's start. So the contents of the video are, first we are going to talk about nutritional drawbacks of cornflakes. We'll understand what is wrong with that, and then we'll see who should avoid this product, which is again very important, right? And we'll talk about why is this product so popular in the world, and we'll end up with what are the healthier alternatives that are very close to cornflakes in terms of convenience and availability, but at the same time they are like much healthier. So let's start the video, and let's talk about nutritional drawbacks, which is the most important part of the section. So typically if you see, cornflakes are made of corn, but it's not whole corn that is being used actually. So this product has very high carbohydrate content. More than 80% of cornflakes is actually carbohydrate, again, which is very high, and it's mostly starch, and there is also some added sugars that are present. And as I spoke about added sugars, up to 10%, 8 or 9% of cornflakes, is added sugar. And the next thing is like this product has very high glycemic index. So glycemic index is whenever you are consuming any kind of food or beverage product, so how fast your blood sugar level rises, that is actually determined by this glycemic index. And typically foods are divided into low, moderate, medium and high glycemic index foods. And this cornflakes falls in high glycemic index food actually. So more than 70, like out of 100, this product has more than 70, and some products even go up to 80, 90 also. So what is wrong with this high glycemic index is, so whenever you are consuming these cornflakes, your blood glucose level rises rapidly, but it is followed by the crash. So it's not ideal to consume this food, on a regular basis. And it also has very high calorie content, more than like 350 to 400 calories per 100 grams of cornflakes alone. So most of the times you are consuming cornflakes with milk or any different kinds of milk alternatives that are available, right? So the calorie content adds up. And the problem with most of the nutrition information tables that are given on the products, cornflakes product, is that so they show the the serving sizes, some 40 grams or 30 grams, 45 grams and things like that. But in reality we consume much more than that, in general. Because we are not exactly measuring that amount and we are eating that. So most of the times even children and even adults who are consuming this as a breakfast, that 40 grams is very low. I mean, that is not at all sufficient for you as a breakfast. So most of the times people consume much higher than that, and it's better to understand that 100 grams of this product has 350 to 400 calories. So we need to keep that in mind, and at the same time these calories are coming from not that good quality of nutrients. We'll see what is the protein and fiber content also. And one of the biggest dangers of cornflakes is very high sodium amount. So typically we don't expect that a product like cornflakes has lot of sodium, right, from the salt basically. So it is added to get the taste, because if you just take plain cornflakes, they are like kind of bland, so you don't have that taste. But the problem is that most of the people don't expect that there is sodium in it. I think people already know that it is a very carbohydrate rich product, and it also has added sugar, and some people, along with the milk, they add sugar also. But whenever we are consuming something with milk, we don't expect that it has salt also. So this product also has sodium, and it's quite significant, because if you just take 100 grams of cornflakes, it has up to 500 milligrams of sodium. So as per the World Health Organization, recommendations, in a day, in a complete day, adults should not consume more than 2000 milligrams of sodium. And this product, if you see from that, recommendations, this product has very high amount of sodium. And the thing is, it is unexpected. You are also getting lot of carbohydrates along with added sugar, and at the same time high sodium. And next thing is that this product also has very low protein, 6 or 7%, some products may have slightly higher or lower, but generally it's very low, and it also has very low fiber. Dietary fiber, most of the people in the world, we need to consume, as adults, we need to consume at least 25 grams of dietary fiber, minimum, that is minimum. And this product has about 2 or 3% dietary fiber. Even some products don't have that amount of dietary fiber also. Because this product, cornflakes are not made from whole corn, okay? So, having very low dietary fiber and even very low protein, the quantity of protein is very low, and at the same time even the quality of protein is also not very high. It's also very low. It's a vegetarian protein, that to corn protein. So the quantity and quality of protein both are very low. So and again, it has very low micronutrients. Like if you take cornflakes as they are, they don't have much micronutrients. What are micronutrients? Minerals, vitamins, antioxidants. So fortunately, some brands, like for example Kellogg's in India and different brands across the world, they add certain nutrients like maybe some B vitamins or iron, or different kinds of vitamins and minerals are actually added. It's called enrichment. So in that way, so little bit better, because you don't have those nutrients present in the cornflakes naturally, but they are just being added. So in that way it's little bit better, but at the same time still, even after that enrichment or fortification, this product still has very low micronutrients, because most of the minerals, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, most of these minerals and even fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, K, and all these vitamins are not present, because actually cornflakes are very this is also one of the weak points. This has very low amount of fat. So I think most of the people will like that, right? Having less fat is good, but it's not, because we need fat on a daily basis. Ideally we should be getting about 15 to 20% of our total calories in a day from fats. And fat is not just for calories. So fat contains many fat soluble nutrients. For example, as I said, vitamin A, D, E, K, these are fat soluble vitamins. So these vitamins are present, we get these vitamins through fats. So not having any fat, like if you take cornflakes, they have like less than 2 or 3% fat, that is like dead low amount of fat. So even that is also one of the weak points of this product. And next thing is, like, we'll see who should avoid this product. This is also very important. And people who are managing weight, or people who have who are already overweight or obese, should try to avoid this product. This is like very convenient, but it has to be avoided, because this product doesn't make you feel fuller, because it has very low amount of protein, that to very low quality protein, very low or almost non-existent dietary fiber, and even this has very high amount of sodium and even added sugars, and it's like purely carbohydrate rich food, like very easily digestible carbohydrate food, and doesn't have most of the nutrients. So one meal, for example, if you are consuming this product in the breakfast, the first meal of your day, which is the most important meal, so what happens is you are getting an inferior product at the start of your day, basically. So as you are not getting majority of those vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants throughout the day, the rest of the day you need to get them through different sources. So if you are not getting those nutrients from different sources, then over a period of time you lose most of those nutrients on a daily basis, and you may have vitamin and mineral deficiencies also over a period of time. If you are not consuming healthy, natural, and nutrient rich foods, you will have deficiencies. So definitely it's not suitable for people who are managing their weight, or people who are already overweight, obese. And for athletes, definitely it's not a good product, because this has very low nutrients. And as I already spoke about everything else, this is not suitable for them. And people who are taking care of diabetes or pre-diabetes, and people who have glucose intolerance, definitely these people should totally avoid this, because as I said, this has very high glycemic index, like it raises the blood glucose levels very rapidly, and it's not very fulfilling for your stomach also. So you may tend to eat something again. so which can lead to excess calorie consumption. And the most important category is the children. So unfortunately, most of the children are being fed with this cornflakes, and even the advertisements say that this is a very healthy product, it has all the nutrients and everything, which is like totally wrong. So children, most of them go to schools right after they have their breakfast, and as I said, once they consume this food product, they have high blood glucose, and which falls down very rapidly. So that can affect their studies and education also. So definitely for children also, like maybe once in a while it's fine, but a regular consumption of cornflakes is not a good idea. And people who have hypertension, elderly people who have diabetes and hypertension together, these people should try their level best to avoid this product, because most of the people don't expect. I mean, as I said, people know that this is like carbohydrate rich cereal. Most of the people are already aware of that, but many of them are not aware of this high sodium content also. So you are getting high sugars, mainly carbohydrate, and high sodium, very low protein, and very low dietary fiber, like, which is a mix of very, very bad things, right? So next thing is, like, why is it popular then? One of the reasons why it is very popular is that convenience. I mean, it is very, very easy. You can just buy a packet of or a carton of cornflakes and just add milk and eat it, and some people even eat them directly. So this plays a very, very important role in its popularity. And availability and accessibility, it is widely available, like in stores, retail stores, and online e-commerce platforms. Wherever it is, you can find this product very easily, and it's very accessible, and it's very affordable also, very easy to make and affordable compared to other products like muesli or granola. It's definitely cheaper. And it also has long shelf life, close to 9 months, even 1 year shelf life. And if it is like properly stored without opening, like it can it can stay good for even up to 1 year also. So these are the reasons why it's very popular. And definitely there are some healthier alternatives. Like we need to understand that this product is very, very convenient, right? Like people who are in rush and want to go to their office or school, wherever it is, and people who don't have time to make breakfast, actually cornflakes is very convenient. But as I said, since it is not very healthy, these are some of the healthier alternatives, like where you are not losing that convenience. So first one is rolled or steel cut oats. So especially the slow cooked ones, not the instant oats, these are definitely healthier. Steel cut oats, these are very, very good, because they have very good amount of dietary fiber, and they also have good amount of protein, and overall glycemic index is not very high like cornflakes. And whole grain unsweetened muesli or granola, like there are so many muesli granola products that are available, but many of them are actually sweetened versions. So try to look for whole grain and unsweetened versions, because these are definitely better, because most of these muesli granola products, they have added nuts and even dry fruits, which definitely enhance the overall nutritional profile. And definitely high fiber and protein brands cereal, like you have high fiber brand cereal, which is definitely better, because these cornflakes have very low amount of fiber and protein, right? So, and like if you want to just make something at home, you can have these eggs with whole grain toast. So from the eggs you are getting several vitamins and fats, and at the same time very high quality protein. And from whole grain toast you are getting that carbohydrate, complex carbohydrates, and some vitamins and minerals also. So these are some of the healthier alternatives, like more or less very, again, easy to make, like cornflakes, not very difficult, because these are also again very convenient options, and they are definitely available like cornflakes. Maybe yes, these are definitely costlier, slightly costlier. Maybe you can look for some offers, e-commerce or retail stores where you can buy these products. So definitely look at the composition, nutritional information, and also ingredients list, because you have multiple brands that are available. So you can just look at the nutritional information and what are the ingredients used, how many ingredients are present, and how many of them are whole grain, and where is the sugar present in the ingredient list. Is that is there too much of added sugar? So just go through these things, and you can just decide one or two products, and you can just keep consuming those. So I think this video is useful for you, and in case you have any questions about this video or anything related to food science, nutrition and preventive healthcare, feel free to ask those questions, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks a lot for watching. We hope to see you in our next video.